What started out as a typically exciting adventure turned into what I consider an enlightening experience I will never forget. My friend Blair and I live in different cities now, and once we decided to do another bike trip, I was anxious to hit the trails and spend some quality time with my good friend. Biking the Sea to Sky trail was something we had wanted to do for a while, so our excitement levels were a little high.
All right, let's go. Whistler, here we come.
It's Friday morning. We're leaving our campsite. Before we even made it to the trail, we ran into one of our childhood heroes and had to take a quick pit stop. While Blair took a million selfies, I thought about the weight I was carrying. Not the load of gear, but the emotional baggage weighing me down. On our first day, we planned to ride 48 kilometers north from the city of Squamish to the Calchek recreation site, following the Chickamoose River. Maybe it was the wet air, maybe it was the warm mood, but as soon as we hit the trail, whatever anxieties I had all seemed to melt away. I had a chance to unwind, to be quiet, and slow down. Eventually, the pavement turned to gravel, and the gravel turned to trail. My mood continued to soften. Even though the way was often difficult, we pressed on up the wet trails.
Got it?
We meandered our way through the coastal rainforest, drinking in the sights and sounds of nature around us. When we arrived at the Brandywine Falls for our next pit stop, the rain subsided a little. With having a little break, we cruised into camp with smiles on our faces, satisfied by our day's journey and looking forward to relaxing, catching up, and telling a few stories. Our second day was an out and back to Whistler Village. The sun came out and we had lighter packs for the day. As we made our way through the forest, each ray of sunshine felt so energizing. I've heard of forest bathing, but this felt like the forest was washing me with a fire hose. Cruising around each corner with the sun in my face brought me renewed joy. I felt like I could ride like this forever. Our first pit stop for the day was to check out the Trainwreck Trail. At first sight, it was a mangled mix of graffiti art and history. I felt like it was a metaphor for how I was feeling. I was like a broken mess of brightly colored junk hiding away in the woods.
Oh, but the village is right.
Upon arriving in Whistler Village, we heard the sights and sounds of people. We stopped for coffee and enjoyed watching some up-and-coming street performers.
Rock the house, y'all.
We ate a delicious lunch on the patio in the sunshine, laughing and telling more stories. Lunch has never tasted so good. With bellies full of delicious veggie burgers and heads floating from a little beer buzz, it was time for some fun and an epic bike montage. We crossed back over the river to the other side and headed to camp for another relaxing night. Good morning, Blair.
Good morning. Excited to go.
Yeah. No matter how excited you are, the last day of a good trip always has an element of sadness. The denouement is rarely fun. But this time, there was a certain optimism. I was returning a little lighter, a little softer, not because my circumstances had changed, but because I had changed. Hard left. No, bikepacking the Sea to Sky Trail was not always easy. Nothing good ever really is. I don't know if this was really a journey of enlightenment. That sounds too serious. For me, however, this trip was lightening, for sure. Listening to the birds in the forest and wind blowing through the holes in my helmet, hearing the crinkly crunch of gravel beneath my tires, feeling the low humming vibration through my handlebars, the sunshine on my face and the burn in my legs. These sensations were the mechanics of real rejuvenation.
Yeah. Zippy said nothing about this.
Like no other, this trip helped me understand that letting go can leave me with more than I ever thought I had.